There's the doors we all know and love. Wooden doors, iron doors, trap doors. Of the 350 million copies of Minecraft, it's very likely almost all of you have seen or placed one of these doors. They are not rare. But as Minecraft evolved, so did the definition of door. We went from craftable doors to doors made out of blocks. Piston doors, extremely compact piston doors, aesthetically pleasing doors, record-breaking gargantuan doors. And believe me when I say, there are countless door designs out there that you've never even seen. Some doors are mob-proof, some doors use mobs as redstone, and other doors are literally just invisible. Later in the video, I'll showcase what I think is objectively the rarest door in Minecraft, where only one of its kind can be built in any given Minecraft world. Now, doors really begin climbing in rarity when you consider their input method. This door requires a water bucket and falling blocks. This door requires a carrot in your hand. This door right here requires proficient fishing skills and a bit of patience. And this door requires nothing? Oh, no, that's right. It requires enchanted frost-walking boots that secretly turns water into ice, acting as a switch that opens the door. Now, some doors naturally generate. Village doors, jungle temple treasure doors. You'd think this would make them less rare. But Minecraft isn't perfect, and with imperfection comes rarity. A half door, unobtainable and unbuildable for the player. Yet there it is. And it functions, and there's nothing stopping you from building a base around it to confuse your friends. But world generation glitches happen all the time, so the rarest door is definitely gonna be player made. And what could be more rare than inventing a door ourselves? I mean, is that even possible after 16 years since Minecraft's release? The answer is yes. Behold. Yeah, there's a door here. It's mob-proof, just like other designs, but it's not a pathfinding quirk. There's a physical door you can't see. Look at this chicken, what a fool! Look at this player even, he appears to be bamboozled. Now this door uses some of the weirdest niche logic I've come across in Minecraft. Some doors are mob-proof, some doors use mobs to compact the redstone. This door uses mobs for the physical door itself, giving way to one of the silliest door opening procedures in Minecraft. Now listen, I barely know what I'm looking at here and I built the damn thing, so... As you can see, we can walk through freely, and so can mobs as well. And just like any good door, not only does it open, it closes too. Now this thing uses leads, 12 iron golems, 3 boats, water streams... where do I even begin? Well, if we turn on hitboxes, you can see how this door functions. The iron golem hitbox juts out ever so slightly, and hitboxes repel. 12 hitboxes ensures the invisible wall effect, and explains why mobs don't see it as an obstruction. It's not a block. Now the hard part was hiding the golems themselves. See, invisibility potions are the obvious answer, but Minecraft potions have annoying particle effects that ruins the illusion of an invisible door. And FYI, I'm using golems because they are silent, and because their hitbox is huge. But no matter how hard you try, no matter what block you make them stand on, the top of their character model sticks out, thus ruining the illusion of an invisible door once again. I know what you're thinking, just lower them a little bit. And trust me, I tried, but here's the deal. An iron golem needs to be exactly 5 pixels taller for its hitbox to inch out of the floor. Any shorter, the hitbox won't affect the player. Any taller and the iron golem's head will be visible. And for some reason, Mojang hates me. There isn't a single block in Minecraft that is 5 pixels tall. So I did what any good Minecrafter would do. I channeled Archimedes himself, inventing my own cheap and survival-friendly 5 pixel surface to stand on. Here's how. First, stack 2 boats on one another. Lead the bottom boat to a fence, and then let both boats fall. Now, a lead naturally reaches a stretch limit before being reeled back in, around 6 blocks in length. But if there is something in the way, normally a block, the lead can stretch even further, all while attempting to reel the boat back in. So, with this setup, the bottom boat acts as a floor for the top boat. But the top boat acts as a ceiling for the bottom boat. This is an immovable object meeting an unstoppable force, thus creating a stable, floating floor for the iron golem to stand on. A floor that can be adjusted in a pixel-perfect manner by placing webs to slow the boat's descent, all while the player quickly detaches and reattaches the lead. This effectively creates a pulley in survival Minecraft. Pushing a transparent block into the lowered golem's head makes it easy to see when you've succeeded in lowering the pulley just far enough so that his character model is hidden. Behold, for a second time, several hours of experimenting just to lower an iron golem 1 single pixel. Now originally, I used 4 iron golems. This was enough to let a sprinting player through, but not mobs. As useful as that is, that wasn't good enough for me. Despite mob-proof doors being called doors, I wanted this thing to be able to stop players too. To, open and close, you know. like a door. I couldn't simply lower the golems because of the extremely delicate boat setup they're standing on. The solution? Attach all 12 golems to a boat elevator using yet another lead, creating a vertical crane system that opens the door like a claw machine. Now what seems simple and fun was the death of me for 3 days straight. I literally couldn't sleep trying to solve this stupid problem. And with that, we introduced the rarest door in Minecraft, one that doesn't exist in any other world because we just invented it. Not a craftable door, not a piston door, a mob door, a hitbox door, an invisible door, honestly. Please comment with a good name for this because my brain is too cooked. Oh, I almost forgot. We need a rare input method to finish off this door. Something that I'm not sure has ever even been used to open a door. Something so rare that only one door can be built using it for any given Minecraft world. Something so difficult to attain it requires beating the entire game. Behold! For the third time, the rarest item in Minecraft, the dragon egg. Now without cheating, only one can be obtained. Naturally, its entire purpose is to act as a trophy for beating the game, and since its debut in 2011, that hasn't changed. Most players thought it never would. So I turned it into a doorknob. See, dragon eggs teleport randomly when you attempt to mine them. This is usually unpredictable, but its destination can actually be forced. When teleporting, dragon eggs find an air block within a 32 by 32 by 16 area. So, if there's only 2 air blocks within that area, it can only ever teleport back and forth. And this teleporting can be detected with redstone to power our door, making this door design the first of its kind. One of a kind, and overall, kind of hilarious that it even exists. Thanks for watching. And if you're anything like Sasumovoid over a decade ago, thanks for subscribing for niche 3 AM Minecraft ideas like invisible doors. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.